One girl from the locality was walking across the street, and some junior artist actually literally harassed her.
But you can't rob him of his own hard work. Hey, Tamil பேசு ரொம்ப அழகா பேசுது.
Every time this song, when I see Sai Pallavi walking slowly, I will think, hey Shakkare, hey Minnale, but my heart was like, hey Kadavale. வணக்கம் மக்களே.
வணக்கம்.
இன்னைக்கு நடந்தது ஒரு பெரிய விஷயங்கள். அந்த
நடந்தது இல்ல நடக்குது
ஒரு பெரிய விஷயங்கள். அந்த விஷயங்கள் பேர்
films and fonts. He's films.
And she is fonts.
Okay, so he's Umair alias Wahid. His real name is Umair, but we keep calling him Wahid because he acted so well in Amaran.
Okay, and we have with us Rex. He is the one who has re-pioneered the subtitles for South Indian cinema. நீங்க படம்ல இருக்கும்போது அந்த சின்ன சின்ன subtitles பாக்குறீங்களா, அதுதான் subtitles. இவங்க தான், அதனால இவங்க ஒரு பேர் fonts, என் பேர் films. So this is our YouTube channel. This is going to be our first introduction video.
And we would like you to support us. Our intention is we want people behind the scene. A lot of people go unnoticed, faces that you don't know. We want them to come to the forefront. This episode 1, we call it as
Incidents and Insight. ஃபிலிம்ல என்ன நடக்குது ஆன் ஸ்கிரீன், ஆன் செட்ஸ், அதுக்கப்புறம் அது தவிர பிஹைண்ட் தி சீன் என்னென்ன விஷயங்கள் நடக்குது. ஏன்னா ஒரு ஆர்டிஸ்ட் ஒரு வேலை என்னன்னா, அவங்க ஸ்கிரீன் முன்னாடி வரும்போது அவ்வளோதான், தே வில் ஆக்சுவலி ஷோ தட் மச் இஸ் த பிரசன்ஸ். பட் அதுக்கப்புறம் தவிர நிறைய விஷயங்கள் இருக்கு, சின்ன சின்ன பெரிய பெரிய, விச் மேக்ஸ் அ ஃபில்ம் கம்ப்ளீட். ஸோ அந்த விஷயங்கள் பற்றி தான் நம்ம பேச போகிறோம். And yes, let's start.
All of you who watched Amaran know he's Wahid, the guy who gets kidnapped and SK
saves.
No, Major Mukund Varadarajan saves him in the movie.
Yes.
So he has a lot of things to share. But the first question I want to ask you is there any incident that happened while you were shooting that you have? I know you've given so many interviews, so I want you to say something that's unusual for our channel.
Unusual na empty solna. When the shooting was happening actually, and it was like in Kashmir, some people will protest against the cinema, because of the Islamic religious reasons, and also because of the state that it was in, and because the cinema every katranga how they are portraying
Kashmir, they don't know,
and they do not know what exactly is going to happen in the movie. So adikaga everybody was frustrated in the back of their head. Sila time if you are shooting at a place, they might put a smile on your face because you have army people, the powerful people are behind you, but ulla or frustration irko. So sila time what they will feel is, okay, he's part of a crew, he might maybe from Bombay or stuff. So that frustration, that frustration was we were able to see, okay, why are these people here, army uniform? Again, this some movie they will make where they will keep the people of Kashmir down, where they will show the people of Kashmir in a negative image.
So what happened?
So we were shooting at a very dignified place. It was a very crowded place, and a lot of us junior artists varuvangala. So adile one girl from the locality was walking across the street, and some junior artist actually literally harassed her in a way that asking for a number, how guys do usually. So it actually turned into a fight. அப்படியே அந்த விஷயங்களே மாறியாச்சு. ஏன்னா அந்த பொண்ணு வீட்டுக்கு உள்ள போகும்போது சொன்னாங்க, இந்த மாதிரி ஃபில்ம் ஃபெட்டர்னிட்டியில் ஏதாவது ஒரு ஆல் he has actually said something bad to me. So the locality got hyped up. நம்ம இவங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் we are giving them இடம் எல்லாம் கொடுக்குறாங்க, and then they are doing these bad things.
So it got like wildfire.
Yeah, it was like really. But the thing is, there was no mistake in the part from the people of Tamil Nadu or it was a localite guy who comes from a different village. He was being used as he was a crowd person who has to do the crowd work. So from there one person came in, and he was the one who actually made all this mess. So that went in a very very bad adu ஒரு மாதிரியே போயிடுச்சு. So our energy, it got collapsed. So we were actually feeling in a way, when you know the vibe is off, the people are okay, or you will just be saying, okay, please இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணாதீங்க, just let us to take this shot, and அதுக்கப்புறமா உங்களுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும் நீங்க பண்ணுங்க. But அது அப்படியே it just went, and everybody was like a little afraid, is something going to happen, and everyone was like hyped up, and the blood was boiling, and so that was the case. அது ஒரு பெரியான இன்சிடென்ட். டு மீ எனக்கு தோணுது it was really impactful. எனக்கு ஒரு மாதிரி Oh, fine. Look at them now.
But when was this? Like midway through or in the beginning?
Yeah, midway through the number, it was always also in my scene only. When you see on the rescue scene, right, when he was picking me up and he was running towards that car, it happened in that. In Penadi Pakani area, they have showed a lot of crowd work, chinna and they are throwing stones. So in order to get it, you cannot crowd so much of people.
You
Okay,
can't control.
You can't control so much of people. Now, okay, fine. If you are on the sets and then they will go here and there, roam around the place, you don't have a control on them.
So the ADs must have had a tough time.
ADs hard, like I literally am telling you, let it be Akila, Sam, Naveen, and all of these people. Prakash, அவங்க வேற லெவல் வேற செய்யறாங்க. ஏன்னா அந்த இடம்ல நிறைய விஷயங்கள் அந்த மாதிரியே இருக்கு. It was not actually fitting to their zone. நீங்க சென்னையில போய் இருக்கும்போது சரி பேசிக்கலாம் ஏதாவது ஒரு very very difficult அவங்களுக்கு இருந்துச்சு.
I must say he was such a pillar of strength for the whole movie interpreting because he's a Kashmiri Tamilian.
Yes.
So he could interpret for either for the hero, heroine, director, and he knew, and he is a Kashmiri, so he was bridging the gap.
Yeah.
Like subtitles, you were bridging the gap.
Yes. Adna, see, the thing is, usually what happens is mostly or emotional connect you just actually have to learn a language. If on English this is not our mother tongue or this is not the emotion connect we get it. We do not get connected to English. We might understand, sorry, okay. But the emotion varudhukku ஒரு language தான் தேவை. சில டைம்ல நிறைய ஹிந்திகாரன் பசங்க வருவாங்க சென்னைக்காக. They will come to Chennai. அவங்க மனசுல என்ன இருக்கும் சரி ஒரு ஐ எம் ஹியர் ஃபார் a month or 2 months or even 2 years எதுக்கு இந்த லாங்குவேஜ் கத்துக்கணும் சும்மா நம்ம ஓகே இங்கிலீஷ்லயே so all they can say is Anna that is the basic thing that they think of but நான் இங்கே வரும்போது I thought இல்ல I should not be like that.
So you studied here?
I studied my college 3 years. அதுல 2 வருஷம் தான் படிச்சேன். இன்னொரு வருஷம் கோவிட் வந்துச்சு. அதனால திருப்பி காஷ்மீருக்கு தான் போணும். அந்த மாதிரி தோணுது எனக்கு.
But you finished or not?
I completed I completed my graduation in Chennai and then went back to Kashmir and I did my masters there.
Wow, masters in
business administration, finance.
Wow.
Yes. So எனக்கு என்னன்னா I was actually businessman தான் இருக்கணும் இந்த மாதிரி I am more into business. I can actually develop a business. I had this vision of
I take over your family business.
Mama. But
suddenly God willed it that you have to be an actor.
Yes.
And you have so much fan following. Guys, you just won't. Can I say it?
Yeah, please say
okay.
it.
You won't believe. He just goes live on chat. He was here yesterday evening and he had 4,000 followers.
People, yeah.
4,000 live people
watching,
chatting and saying.
Yeah, the thou avanglu yamala nambinga and that thou actually has nambigai. Yeah, so it has overpowered me, overwhelmed me. So adanada I was thinking illa நம்ம மக்களுக்கு ஏதாவது ஒரு புதுசா பண்ணனும்.
So that was the reason he came up with this idea, let's do films and fonts, where we spread awareness and say good things about and how hard an entire production team, the directors, everyone works so hard and it takes 2 minutes to kill a movie, especially with online being what it is now. I think we should give it the benefit of doubt.
The benefit of doubt. Yeah, we are the people. We are not here to review the things, but we should give you the insight what exactly the other person is feeling. And like, in an interview I've seen, actually the artist, as an artist, he is the most vulnerable source of profession because he's always dependent. As an artist, I'm always dependent. I want a proper cameraman, I want a proper DOP, a proper director, proper writer. In the mari nariya vishayangal irukku. So, in order to make
it's a teamwork.
It's a teamwork. Yeah, for an actor, it's a teamwork to make it a dream work. So, for example,
teamwork, dream work.
Yes. So, for an actor to be to get an established thing, so if the director had not written the character graph of Wahid like this, I would have never been in this place. No matter how good or bad of an actor I am, but the thing is I am dependent on someone rather than the cameraman, DOP. But usually, we will just limelight the hero and the heroine because they are the main faces. But still at times we always, let the other people go like that. Only the people who have written it, the people who have directed it, the people who are behind the camera. So there's a lot of
including the person who serves you tea and coffee,
yes,
who holds the light, everything.
Because everything is also dependent on mood also. Okay, if you have a spot boy and he gives you a proper coffee on proper time, you will be able to work and the energy அப்படியே வரும் உங்களுக்கு. So it is a connect. Everything is like a step in the விஷயங்களே ஒரு steps. One step will lead you to another one, so that only you can reach to success. உங்க தனியே இந்த மாதிரி if you keep it in the mind, நான் single handedly I'll manage everything, chance இல்ல. So you just have to hold hands and bring everybody on board. Yes.
Listen, I need to tell you how we met and how we bonded. It's an incident.
Yeah. So
and an insight.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
So I was subtitling, and there was so much of Kashmiri part in it, and we had no clue because we knew the content, but each dialogue we needed to translate. And the ADs didn't. They told me the content, but they didn't know in the dialogue, in the subtitle, that they didn't know.
That I literally have to laugh because when I came in and
Wait, tell that later. Wait, so what happened? We contacted a couple of translators, and it was like 10 p.m. and we gave an audio recording to ask them what it is, and the audio was not clear. Then at 11:30, the AD Sam, 11:30 p.m. AD Sam said, "Reeks, I'll help you. This guy will be able to help you. His name is UMAIR, alias Wahid." And he calls this guy up. And that's almost midnight.
Yes, the moment I get a call, because usually...
And we are on a video call with a sleepy head and he doesn't know what's happening. Your turn.
So yeah, when I got the call, usually what happens, I sleep really early at night because I have to wake up early in the morning to go to the mosque.
And you have to have your good looks intact and be the hero.
Yes. So that was the thing. And initially when I got a call, and Rex was like so beautiful with her words and the way she actually had the conversation.
Hey, I meant it from the bottom of my heart.
Seriously, I felt it that way. The vibe was so nice and so natural that I was not able to hold myself back, and I was like, okay, no problem, let me help this female part.
And I gave this female, what is this?
Appa.
This female.
Because at that point of time, it was just
this female is like derogatory.
No, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it that way. I mean to say, like when you say no, somebody gives you a random call, you have no idea who the person is. So like, okay, fine, power.
No, and I gave you an audio recording, and it wasn't clear.
Yes, and then I was like, okay, let me help her. I myself told her, you know
and
what?
It was your scene.
Yes, that is what I told her. Actually, you give me a call. Let me just have this conversation. Let me help you in a proper way. Adhikaprama, you certainly connect to a person. I felt a connection with you. And even though my mother was like, who is she who you're talking to? And I was like, it's Rex. And I was like, because when you say Rex, it is very of a Gen Z name, okay? It's really of a Gen Z name. And somebody you tell in your home, I was talking to Rex, and they were like, ooh, hot, sexy girl. You get it? And then I was like, no, you just look Rex.
What do you mean, no?
No, I was like, it is a beautiful female.
Okay, I'm 16, okay? In my head, I'm 16.
Yes. All of these things happened. It had a good vibe. And then the next day, she tells me, I myself
No, till 2 a.m. he was trying to decipher, but the audio wasn't clear and he couldn't hear it properly, and then you came over.
Yes, I myself put up a step ahead. I was like, no problem, I'll come to the office and I'll help you physically with this. I'll see it physically, I'll see what exactly is happening at that.
So from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. he sat with us, 12 hours.
That 12 hours is different. என் மனசுல என்னன்னா ஐயோ நான் பாவம்பா இந்த படம் எனக்கு ஒரு பெரிய ஸ்கிரீன்ல பார்க்கணும் என்ன பண்றாங்க இது.
Because he dubbed his part, but this was the first time he was seeing the whole movie with all the Kashmiri translation, and he was seeing it in this kutti window.
Yes, it was really difficult for me to hold my emotion, and the emotion ரொம்ப எனக்கு.
And I kept telling him, read the subs, don't admire your face, and you were like,
literally I was Pradeep இருக்கும்போது we had Pradeep ji
part of my team.
Yes, so he made, like, we both were listening to it, and I actually was not looking into the scene. அது எவ்வளவு கஷ்டமா இருக்குல்ல, உங்க படம் உங்க கண்ணு முன்னாடியே இருக்கு, பட் அது எல்லாமே நீங்க சப்டைட்டில்ஸ் தான் பாக்குறீங்க. பட் அது சப்டைட்டில்ஸ்ல எனக்கு அவ்வளவு ஒரு ஃபீலா வந்துச்சு. ஏன்னா பிகாஸ் சில டைம்ல என்ன ஆகும், when you watch a South Indian movie, let me tell you a perspective of a Bollywood guy, okay? ஏன்னா இப்போ நீங்க பார்க்கும்போது I know a little bit of Tamil, so I understand what exactly is happening. So if a normal local person from Bombay or Delhi or whatever, when he sees a Tamil movie, அவங்களுக்கு என்ன first what will get his glances and the subtitles there. And சில டைம்ல the dialogues are not fitting properly, but and the subs proper ஆ இருக்கும்போது, if a person is well educated, he can actually feel the movie. And என்னென்ன விஷயங்கள் நடந்தது இந்த படம்ல, the flow. So what I was beautifully was driving me, not I was my eyes were on the screen, but they were going on the subs rather than going on what exactly is happening. சரிங்களா? So it just derived me out. And the subtitles were important. எனக்கு அந்த டைம்ல தான் தோணுது, ஐயோ இவ்வளோ important subtitles. When I even listen to the songs, hey minnale, and if you see நம்ம யூடியூப்ல பார்க்கும்போது that auto subs that will ruin everything. ஏன்னா அதுல சில டைம்ல something else will be the meaning and something else will be the meaning, because at times when that song got into my head, hey minnale, I was like, what minnale means? Hey shakkare, what is it exactly trying to say? What is the meaning of the song? And then when I see YouTube shorts, it's like, oh no, this is not making any sense. And then when I saw in reality that flow that you have written, the subtitles, I got fascinated. I was like, oh, what is this?
Left-handed compliment. You know what?
Yes.
Left-handed means it's a compliment, but you're comparing it with auto-generated songs. So.
I'm not. See, yeah, because nowadays that is what is happening on YouTube. If
But
you can see.
tell them the wrong, how we misinterpreted a Kashmiri word.
Yes, yeah. So when we were doing this entire subtitling things, and there's a saying in Kashmiri which goes pak. It is not a bad word. It's not an abusive word. It's PHUK. That means walk with me. It is a Kashmiri phrase. And you might see that there's this, the villain, Asif Wani, he puts a hand on Latif and he tells him to walk with me. And they had tried it really hard because
somebody from the team had said
it is not fuck, it is
the F word.
It is the F word, yeah, it is a curse word. And they have literally written it to the subtitles as well. And I just zoomed into it.
And he suddenly started laughing.
I was like, why is this in this conversation? This is such a serious conversation. This is such a serious mode of the movie. And you're using this word. And that would have changed it. And even though at certain times, when they were doing the Hindi dubs, there was a proper opposite of the meaning that they have done in Tamil. Tamil and the word had a different meaning, but in Hindi,
exactly the
ulta meaning they have kept. And I was like, oh, this will make the movie completely a plot twist. So then I was like, no, we have to change this last moment. Yeah, so
actually he helped fine tune a very important dialogue, just because we didn't know Kashmiri and we didn't know how it had got misinterpreted.
I literally felt in the whole movie journey, I was just not an actor called Wahid. I was being, sometimes at a time, I was a brother.
Interpreter?
Yeah. First and foremost, the best bond I had with Sri Anna. So he treated me as his brother. So I got a brother. I got a mentor as Shiva Karthik, and he has taught me a lot in the life. And the cat team.
Shiva by nature is a lovely person.
He is actually, seriously speaking about him, he is a very down.
I subtitled his Marina. From that journey, I know him, and he's a lovely person.
He is actually. He's a humble human being. Yeah. He knows how.
And success has not gone to his head.
Never. And also, I feel like he's a really planned of a person. He comes with a proper plan. So he comes with a proper execution, and also he's being a little picky with his movies. I feel
and
like
most important, guess who's handed the gun over to him? Literally. So we could see, in the audio launch, look at the fan crowd. It was like amazing, mind-boggling.
And also the transformation has helped him throughout the movie. He comes from a different.
But you can't rob him of his own hard work. He planned it.
Yes.
And what was your interaction with Sai Pallavi?
I just had see, the thing is, okay, you get fascinated, when every time this song, when I see Sai Pallavi walking slowly, I will be like, hey shakkare, hey minnale, but my heart was like, hey kadavale. At least let me have a conversation with her for once, okay? So I
didn't talk to her?
No, I did not go directly and have a conversation. So when we were at the audio launch, we had Bhuvanana. And I was like, Bhuwana, you know Bhuwana Arora, right? Who has done Sipahi Vikram. So he and also me connected very well.
He did an excellent job.
Yeah. Hopefully we might get him on the show. Maybe he's coming.
Vikram, alias
Bhuwana Arora, guys.
If you watch this video, please come and be part of our channel.
Yes. So I was telling you about, so I just went to Bhuvanana. I was like, Bhuvanana, please, neenga solringla, just make me introduced to her. And he was like, no, you don't know, you have never spoken to her. I was like, no. Then we went onto the stage and everybody is there. And then she looks into me and then she was like, I was like, hi ma'am, hi, I'm a big fan. I was like, Wahid? And I was like, what? That was a fan moment for me. I know every one of your character and read it thoroughly and you have done a beautiful job. Maybe she has seen the movie already. And I was like, and then எனக்கு நல்ல தூக்கம் வருது. I was like, finally she recognized me, who I am actually. You know, the fan movement கிடைச்சது. A lot of people, when she comes in, a lot of people are screaming her name, Sai Pallavi, Sai. And then she remembers my character name. It was a big thing for me. எனக்கு நல்ல
I can quite understand. You know why? When I was 13 or so, I met a family friend took me to meet Mr. Kamala Hassan.
Okay.
I'm like an ardent fan of his.
Super.
He shook hands.
Oh.
For 1 week, I ate with spoon and fork. I didn't use my hand. And then I met Mani Ratnam in a marriage event. And he got up and he said, "Hello, Rex," and he shook my hand. And I came home and I told my husband, now this is a repeated meeting, Kamal. I'm not going to use my. So I was just telling Venkat Prabhu that we should coin a new word for entertainment for the fans.
Oh.
So it'll be fan terrific men.
Oh, nice. That's a brilliant
that's
idea.
What we intend doing.
Oh,
A fan
nice.
terrific men for all of you out there.
So use hashtags fan terrific men from now on for the entertainment. We have got it from Rex, and hopefully this has brought something entertaining for you guys as well. We are able to give you the insights and a little bit of information.
In Tamil பேசு ரொம்ப அழகா பேசுற.
அப்படிங்களா? So இதுக்கு வரைக்கும் இந்த வீடியோ இவ்வளவுதான் போதும். இதுக்கு அப்புறமா புதுசா நான் நினைக்கிறேன் we have given you some information, some insights. அதுக்கு ரொம்ப நன்றி. And if you're watching this moment till the last time, ரைட்டா எனக்கு நம்ம சேனலுக்கு ரைட்டா சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. ஏன்னா நீங்க நமக்கு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணும்போது நிறைய விஷயங்கள் நடக்கும். ஸோ அதுக்காக ப்ளீஸ் லைக் ஷேர் அண்ட் சப்ஸ்கிரைப். வணக்கம் மக்களே.
வணக்கம்.